How are you, Rob?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Look, I'm good. You are very well known around the world for playing one particular character. When it comes to choosing another role, particularly this one, why and what do you look for in this character?
I mean, I generally just don't like anything, and so when something comes along which you kind of click with.
Anything generally, or just?
Yeah, pretty much. But especially scripts. I mean, most of the time you just kind of, you read so many of them, and they're just so just kind of, I don't know, derivative or something. And I guess this has come from a kind of long tradition of this kind of genre. But there's something about it which clicked, and I like that period. And you got 2 Oscar winners playing like either side you, and about 20 in the crew. I mean, there was something special about it, and everyone was very excited about it. And I like working with animals, and it just seemed right. So,
what's it like as an actor rocking up to work and going, "Oh, I'm just doing my scene with 2 Oscar winners today"?
It's like, it would have been nerve-wracking if not for the fact that there's a whole zoo which you also have to work with, because it kind of humbles everybody, because there's no control over it. Like no matter what you've done to prepare it, and also just they're both really great people, and also it's easier. It's easier when people are great, because they can adapt to different environments, and they'll go along with you on whatever you need to do. I mean, it's generally the kind of worst actors who can't change, and they're not listening. But Reese and Christoph are extremely responsive, and Reese is always listening. I mean, a lot of those things were improvised, which I did with her. So it's actually easier. I was only nervous at the first day, I think.
You obviously work with like the best animal wranglers in the business on this film. What's like the first thing these guys tell you?
I mean, nothing really. I mean, they've generally Ty, the elephant, plays Rosie. She's 44 and has been with Gary, her trainer, for like 35 years. I mean, they've seen everything, and so they're just like, yeah, just don't be nervous. It's fine. I mean, I guess some things, the lions are generally like, don't poke them in the eye and stuff. I mean, it's pretty basic rules. But yeah, they're generally pretty easy to be around.
As a kid, I always found the clowns far more scary than the lions at the circus.
The clowns are quite scary, because they never break character. It's extremely strange, but especially when they're playing period, like the clowns who are playing clowns, they were clowns in their real lives as well. But not only were they stuck in character as a clown, but they were stuck in character as a period clown as well, which is like just all the time, even when they're out of costume, which is very strange. It's a very strange life. But they're very nice people, just very odd.
Frightening 30s clowns. There's lots of manure shoveling, Rob.
A lot, yeah. I requested that. No, yeah, that's weird. It was all real manure as well, and they put in like 100,000 flies, frozen flies, which they had in little bags, which they had to let out. I was having such a great time on this job. I'm normally the biggest complainer about everything, and I was just not complaining at all. I found it the strangest thing.
It's Hollywood. You can have CGI everything, and they put real manure.
Everywhere. There's manure everywhere, all the time. I mean, you just sit in it. They made the tables in the lunch tent for the real crew out of manure.